Before we dive into the thunderous world of U.S. military vehicles, let's set our ground rules. Our ranking today is based on three decisive factors. Combat effectiveness, which measures how well the vehicle performs its intended mission in real combat. Technological innovation, which looks at how advanced its design and systems are compared to its time. And operational history, which considers the scope and impact of its service record. Each factor is rated from 1 to 3 stars, and the young sum determines its final place in our countdown. So prepare yourself, because what you are about to hear is a story of engineering brilliance, battlefield dominance, and a legacy carved in steel. Kicking things off at number 5 is the formidable deadliest 25. Designed during the Cold War era and entering service in the mid-1980s, the LAV is a wheeled armored reconnaissance vehicle that brought unmatched mobility to the United States Marine Corps. Powered by a 275 horsepower diesel engine, it can reach speeds of over 100 kilometers per hour on roads, while still carrying a 25mm M242 Bushmaster chain gun. What set the LAV-25 apart was its amphibious capability. It could swim across rivers and shorelines without needing special preparation, allowing Marines to strike fast and vanish just as quickly. Its 8x8 wheel configuration gave it superior handling across rugged terrain, making it ideal for rapid response missions in places like Iraq, Afghanistan, and even humanitarian operations around the world. Dot with 2 stars for combat effectiveness. Due to its light armor and limited survivability in heavy combat, 1 star for technological innovation, and 2 stars for operational history, it's clear why the LAV-25 starts our list. But don't underestimate it, because when reconnaissance missions demanded speed and agility, this machine delivered with precision. And just when the enemy thought they could track it down, the LAV-25 was already gone. Coming in at number 4 is the mighty Bradley fighting vehicle. Introduced in 1981, the Bradley was conceived as both a troop carrier and a tank killer, armed with a 25mm autocannon and TOW anti-tank missiles. Its armor protection far surpasses lighter vehicles, and its ability to support infantry in close combat made it a critical asset during the Gulf War and later conflicts like Operation Iraqi Freedom. The Bradley wasn't without controversy during its development. Critics questioned its role, survivability, and cost, but in combat, it proved its worth. It could transport 6 fully equipped soldiers while engaging tanks, bunkers, and enemy infantry simultaneously. Its firepower and mobility allowed mechanized infantry to keep pace with tanks like the Abrams, creating a deadly combination of offense and defense. Here, we give it 2 stars for combat effectiveness due to its deadly weapons mix. 2 stars for technological innovation, thanks to its advanced targeting systems and thermal sights, and 2 stars for operational history, as it has fought in multiple major campaigns. The Bradley has often been the silent shield for troops on the ground, ferrying them through danger and returning fire with deadly accuracy. But the story of the Bradley doesn't stop there, because upgrades over the decades, such as enhanced armor kits, digital networking, and reactive protection have kept it a relevant force on the battlefield. At number 3, we find the awe-inspiring H-64 Apache attack helicopter. First flown in 1975 and entering service in 1986, the Apache has become a symbol of aerial dominance. With its tandem cockpit, powerful 30mm M230 chain gun, and capacity to carry up to 16 Hellfire missiles, the Apache is a nightmare for armored targets and enemy positions. What makes the Apache truly deadly is its integrated sensor suite, the Target Acquisition and Designation System, PADS, and Pilot Night Vision Sensor (PNVS) allow the crew to operate in all weather conditions, day or night, even through smoke and dust. Its longbow radar, mounted above the rotor in some variants, enables it to detect, classify, and prioritize up to 128 targets simultaneously. It has a cruising speed of around 265 kilometers per hour and has flown countless missions in places like Iraq, Afghanistan, and the Balkans, offering close air support and precision strikes that have turned the tide in numerous battles. This earns it 3 stars for combat effectiveness, 3 stars for technological innovation, and 2 stars for operational history, since while it has seen action in countless theaters, its role is more specialized than some ground vehicles. The Apache's scream over the horizon has signaled destruction for decades, and its silhouette alone can send chills down an enemy's spine. But before we continue to the top 2, if you're enjoying this deep dive into American military power, Smash that like button and subscribe for more explosive stories from the battlefield, as the best is yet to come. Our runner-up at number 2 is none other than the M1 Abrams main battle tank. Entering service in 1980, the M1 Abrams redefined tank warfare with its Chauhan composite armor, 120mm smoothbore cannon, and a gas turbine engine capable of propelling this 60-ton behemoth to 67 kilometers per hour. Unlike traditional diesel tanks, the Abrams uses a jet turbine engine similar to those found in helicopters, which offers a high power-to-weight ratio and remarkable acceleration. Its armor, a classified blend of ceramics and steel, provides formidable protection against kinetic and chemical rounds. And its fire control system allows it to fire with deadly precision even while moving at full speed. Its battlefield dominance during the Gulf War is legendary, with confirmed kills at ranges exceeding 2,500 meters. Iraqi T-72s stood no chance, as the Abrams crews outgunned and outmaneuvered them. The tank's thermal sights and real-time communications made it a networked beast of destruction. We give it 3 stars for combat effectiveness due to its unmatched firepower and protection. 3 stars for technological innovation for its groundbreaking armor and fire control systems. And 3 stars for operational history, as it has served with distinction in multiple wars for decades. The Abrams is more than a tank. It's a rolling fortress, a symbol of invincibility for the troops who fight alongside it. And with the M1A2 Saab V3 and V4 variants currently in production, its reign is far from over. But if you think this is as high as American military engineering can go, prepare yourself for number 1. Finally, taking the crown at number 1 is the massive, unstoppable C-130 Hercules transport aircraft. First flown in 1954, the C-130 has served for nearly 7 decades across every conceivable theater of war. From delivering troops and vehicles to performing daring airdrops and even serving as a gunship in its C-130 variant. The Hercules is the Swiss Army knife of the U.S. military, adaptable, reliable, and indispensable. It can land on makeshift runways, ice fields, or desert sands. It's been used in humanitarian missions, combat extractions, disaster relief, and special forces operations. Its 4 turboprop engines give it the power to carry over 20 tons of cargo while landing on short, unpaved runways. The gunship variant, the AC-130, is a flying artillery platform capable of raining down 105mm howitzer fire and precision-guided munitions from above. This earns it 3 stars for combat effectiveness, not because it fights in the traditional sense, but because its logistical power shapes entire campaigns. 3 stars for technological innovation, for its adaptability and longevity, and 3 stars for operational history due to its unmatched service record across the globe. The Hercules is the heartbeat of U.S. military operations, and without it, countless missions would never have been possible. And just when it seems like its era might be ending, new variants roll out like the C-130J, Super Hercules, proving the Hercules still has decades of flight ahead. So there you have it, the top 5 U.S. military vehicles as judged by combat prowess, innovation, and history. From the speed of the LAV-25 to the battlefield roar of the Abrams, and from the hunter's precision of the Apache to the sky carving might of the Hercules, these machines embody the relentless drive of American military engineering. They are the steel, the fire, and the wings of victory. And as history has shown us, when the United States needs to move, fight, and win these, Titans will always be ready to answer the call.